Our motto is buy without regrets, and so
if you can buy a property that will serve you for 10 years as opposed to 3 years, that will serve you well. And something
buying a great property today, that's not just what it's about. It's also getting something that could be ripe for improvement when the time is right for that investor or for the next buyer.
You think about, right, lifestyle, what's important to you? How do you get to work? What do you need for your family? What amenities like parks and shops? Then you look at the budget.
Welcome to Street Secrets. I'm Chris Bates. I'm a mortgage broker since 2013. And in this podcast, we're going to be interviewing Australia's leading buyer's agents, ones with decades of experience, have the local insider knowledge on the street, and can really help you with your buying process, no matter whether you're a first home buyer, upgrader, investor. In this podcast, you'll get access to Australia's leading buyer's agents' minds every week on a Thursday. What's the word on the street? Street Secrets is all about sort of recognising and getting really into the detail of what Australia's best and greatest and most experienced buyer's agents all over the country do day in, day out, and sort of highlighting the complexities and the individual challenges and opportunities in different markets and different cities around the country. I mean, I know a lot of these buyer's agents already, and I know their value and their knowledge. And what I'm trying to do is sort of bring that to the forefront, not just our clients, but anyone sort of considering a buyer's agent is the sort of a little black book for some of the best buyer's agents across the country, for them to really understand how they work and the value they add across all the elements of what they do. A lot of people misunderstand what buyer's agents do. They think they just find off markets, or they think they just help them work with agents and take away pain. But there's so many things that they do. And, you know, the best buyer's agents just have so much knowledge in their brain. So it's really easy for me to have a conversation with them and ask them questions and sort of explore some of the learnings they've had of sometimes decades of experience in different local markets.
Why did you choose Street Secrets as a name?
Look, I think what the best buyer's agents do, and we know a lot of them, is they've really been local specialists for often many years. And the more that you sort of unpick certain regions and then suburbs within regions and then streets within regions, you sort of get an understanding of where the locals love, where they don't like, and you really hear the word on the street. And what that is has a huge impact on what they buy and what they don't buy. And over the time, if you apply those secrets to when you're buying and go, well, I'm not going to buy in that pocket because I know that a lot of locals don't like it because of X, Y, Z reason. I'm not going to buy on that street, or I really want to be in this pocket. I know whenever I go to an open home or an auction, these properties go off like a frog in the sock. And or actually, I've been in the market for so long right now that these streets really struggle in downturns. And these are the things that buyer's agent add a lot of value in. But also they have a lot of value in understanding the market dynamics of different suburbs. So the relationships with agents, how they all like to work differently, what will more likely get them to take action, what won't. And these are the secrets that only the best buyer's agents know, because they've really got the runs on the board. They've been in these markets for sometimes decades. I really want this to be for anyone considering purchasing and maybe debating whether they use a buyer's agent or not. I want this to be like a bit of a directory, and where they can actually go and explore lots of different buyer's agents, maybe in different cities or different states, particularly if they're thinking about buying an investment property. And rather than going to one buyer's agency group that's buying nationally, you know, if they're thinking about buying in Perth, well, maybe here's 3 or 4 buyer's agents that have been buying in Perth, not just for the last 2 years, but for the last 20 years. So for home buyers and investors, you know, first home buyers and upgraders, everyone can still use a buyer's agent. But I think I really want to highlight that if you are looking to use a buyer's agent, use one of the top of their game. You know, use someone who's got the expertise that's worth the fee you're paying for.
Then how frequently will new episodes be coming out?
So every Thursday, we're going to release an episode. They're going to try to keep them short and snappy, something that's digestible on a commute, etc. Yeah, and we're going to explore all different pockets of the country. Yes, we've got the capital cities, but we are going to go to the sister cities of capital cities, into regional pockets. And hopefully, no matter where in the country you're purchasing, there's a buyer's agent that, you know, you can consider using. The goal of the podcast is really to elevate the buyer's agency industry. There's been a lot of buyer's agents that have come into that profession over the last few years, and it's really made it quite confusing for buyers on who's really worth the fee you're paying for and who's not, who's got the runs on the board, where are you going to be the guinea pig, or where are you actually entering a business that's got all the systems and processes and actually the value to really help you buying. Yeah, I really want to just highlight the value buyers agents add beyond what your level one thinking sometimes thinks is around off markets. It's really exploring how the top of the game actually act and how they add value to you. So the real takeaway is really highlighting the success buyers agents add and how to get the best result when you're working with them. Often it's how you approach them, how you set your brief, and how you work with them on going through the buying process that helps you get the result that you need for engaging them. Thanks so much for listening today. We hope you got lots of value out of it. If you'd like to speak to our guest today, there's links in the show notes on how you can get in contact. And if you're buying your first home, upgrading, renovating, or need any finance related queries, obviously we'd love to help. There's links in the show notes to us as a mortgage broker, and we look forward to next week's episode.